Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant are some of the best players of our generation, but what if we put both of their careers in reverse? Kevin Durant will be joining the league first by starting his career in Houston, followed by stops in Phoenix, Brooklyn, and Golden State before finishing his career in OKC. Starting on the Rockets, where he gets to learn from T-Mac and Yao, and as a rookie, he's gonna average 17 points a game to take home the Rookie of the Year. But while all of this is happening, Westbrook's making a name for himself at UCLA, and he has his eyes on the NBA draft, which is coming up soon because the trio of KD, T-Mac, and Yao couldn't even make the playoffs. But that would take us to the start of season 2, where Westbrook gets drafted by the Sacramento Kings. And throughout his career, he's gonna have stops in Denver, LA, Washington, and Houston before also finishing his career in OKC, where in his rookie season, he averages 22 points and 7 assists a game, but finishes second in the Rookie of the Year race. All because Derrick Rose put up 27 points a game as a rookie. But on the bright side, with Kevin Durant leaving the Rockets to join the Suns in the offseason, he's up from 17 points a game to 23 points. The Kings only win 31 games, so Westbrook's gonna have to wait for his first playoff appearance. But with the Suns winning 57 games, they're the second seed out west. In round 1, they have to face the Jazz led by Deron Williams. And even though the Jazz took game 1, the Suns are gonna win 4 straight to advance to the second round, where they have to play the Clippers. They just beat a 7th seed. Let's see if they can beat a 6th seed now. For the second series in a row, they're up 3-1 and they're in the conference finals. And the Lakers just blew a 3-1 lead. So now they have to face the 1-seeded Nuggets, and KD has to guard Melo. And I wish the Lakers didn't blow a 3-1 lead. The Suns are actually fighting back. And with a chance to force a game 7, they're down by 1 with just under 2 minutes to go. Melo trying to get by KD. KD's been locking him up all possession. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Melo with the fake. He goes up with the layup and he bricks it. KD's gonna find Steve Nash on the break. He finds Stoudemire and the Suns take the lead. We still got plenty of time left in this game though. J.R. Smith gets left open, but he misses. Steve Nash looking for someone. He finds Jason Richardson for the 3 and it's off. So the Nuggets could take the lead on this possession here. Chauncey's gonna pull the 3 with no hesitation. I don't know what that was, and now with under a minute to go, the Suns get another 3 from Jason Richardson, and it's good this time. So they have a 4-point lead over the Nuggets. Melo's gonna attack KD, and KD gets the block. That is a big block. Now on the break, Steve Nash is gonna find Jason Richardson to KD. The open wing 3, he's gonna miss, but the Suns somehow get the rebound. That was a huge offensive board right there. Amari Stoudemire's first free throw's good, and to put the Suns up by 6 points, his second free throw's gonna miss. Nuggets are still alive here. JR on the break makes his way towards the paint. I don't know what he's trying to cook here. He's blocked on the layup, but the Nuggets still have time here to get a shot off. They get a wide open 3, but they're gonna miss, and the Suns force a game 7. KD led the team in scoring in an elimination game, but in game 7, the Nuggets are gonna blow it, so the Suns are moving on to the NBA Finals. So in the 2009 NBA Finals, we get the start of the KD versus LeBron rivalry. Game 1's not looking great for the Suns though. They're gonna get blown out. Amari Stoudemire and KD combined for 50, but other than that, nobody showed up. And LeBron just casually drops 45. Game 2, we have another blowout, this time in favor of the Suns. They're gonna win by about 30, and we had 4 people put up 22 or more. Also, Steve Nash had 27 assists. That's an NBA playoff record. And in game 3, we finally have our first close game. The Suns are down by 1 with under 2 minutes to go. They're gonna go to Kevin Durant, being guarded by Ben Wallace. He's gonna make his way into the paint and make the and 1. The only bad thing about that is they're able to sub LeBron back in, but the Suns go up by 2. Mo Williams on the ISO trying to get by Steve Nash. He's struggling. Daniel Gibson's gonna find LeBron coming off the screen. He gets an open 3 and he gives the Cavs the lead. LeBron hitting 3s was not on my bingo card. I know he can shoot 3s now, but back then he was not the best, but he was the best at getting blocks. And now on the break, Mo Williams is left open for the mid-range shot. He misses, but Varejao makes the putback. The Suns need to come back here, down 3 with a minute to go. Amari Stoudemire takes the hook and it's in and out. With not that much time left on the clock, they're gonna need a stop here. Mo Williams, a layup over Steve Nash, puts the Cavs up by 5. But the Suns aren't out of it yet. They're gonna find Jason Richardson and he knocks down the 3. A stop and a score would be huge here. Mo Williams trying to get by Steve Nash. Oh no, they're gonna get the switch. Smith is gonna take the jumper over Steve Nash and he misses. I thought those were free points. Now we have Jason Richardson finding Steve Nash. Steve Nash is looking for Stoudemire. He finds him in the paint, being guarded by LeBron. He's gonna go up with the layup, but he misses. So now they need LeBron to miss at least 1 free throw. He's gonna sink the first one. His second one's up, and he just barely misses it. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal goal of 35,000 subscribers. So now the Suns have 9 seconds to hit a three here. They're going to inbound it to Steve Nash. He runs back out to the three. He's going to take a fading corner three for whatever reason. And the Cavs are going to take a 2-1 lead in the finals. KD led the team with 25 points, but nobody's been able to stop LeBron yet. And in game 4, we have another close one. All the Suns have to do is hold this lead for a minute and a half. KD's going to cook Ben Wallace, but he breaks the jumper. Ben Wallace is going to find Varejao wide open, and just like that, we're all tied up. They can't afford to give up free points like that. Steve Nash on the other end kicks it to KD, and his three's good. Under a minute to go, Varejao's going to find Smith wide open. He's going to spin his way into the paint, and we have a 1-point game. Let's see if Steve Nash can work his magic. 40 seconds to go. He does get a turnover. I thought the Suns were going to recover that there, and just like that, the Cavs take the lead. The Suns need to lock in here, because if they don't, the Cavs take a 3-1 lead. Steve Nash finds Amari Stoudemire, the hook over LeBron. He's going to miss. So now we have Mo Williams at the free throw line. He makes the first one, and to give the Cavs a 3-point lead, his second free throw's good. 18 seconds, no timeouts. The Suns are going to need to hit a three here. Steve Nash, please do something. He's going to pull the three. He's going to miss it. And now with 9 seconds to go, things aren't looking too great for the Suns, but Mo Williams misses his first free throw. Let's see if we can get the same outcome from free throw number 2, but he knocks it down. So the Suns have 9 seconds left, down 4. Steve Nash bringing up the ball. He's going to swing it to KD. The three's good, but now they need some more missed free throws. At least it's LeBron at the line. He's going to make the first, and to put the Cavs up by 3, his second free throw's good. So the Suns only have 3 seconds left. They're going to need to tie it with a full court shot, but it's way off, and the Cavs take a 3-1 lead. The one time they slow LeBron down, they have other people go off. Game 5's going to go to the Suns, though, so they're going to make it a 3-2 series. And in Game 6, the Suns are fighting back down 1. LeBron with the ball, trying to get past Grant Hill. He throws it to Ilgauskas, and we have a 3-point game. They're going to put the ball in Kevin Durant's hands. He gets a wide open 3 off the screen, and he ties the game up. Less than a minute to go. Grant Hill's going to need to put the clamps on LeBron, bro. He's too good. Let's see how the Suns will respond to that, though. The paint is so clogged. KD's going to make the layup anyway. That might have been some of the worst spacing I've ever seen. Now we have KD guarding LeBron instead of Grant Hill. LeBron trying to make his way into the paint. He does, but he kicks it out. J.J. Hickson finds Mo Williams getting stopped by Steve Nash. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Still trying to make his way into the paint. He finds LeBron to Daniel Gibson. The 3 over Jason Richardson's off. And with 24 seconds to go, the Suns should get the last shot here. Let's hope KD's the one who ends up taking the final shot. He's going to drive on LeBron. He kicks it to Shaq. The layup over Varejao's good. So now with 0.8 seconds on the clock, we should be going to a Game 7 unless the Cavs make this 3. It's in and out, and the Suns force a Game 7. Shaq, out of all people, led the team in scoring, and the Cavs are on the verge of blowing a 3-1 lead. And the Suns are going to come back down 3-1 against the Cavs in the finals. So in just his second season, KD's a one-time champion. But he's not going to win his first finals MVP yet. Steve Nash is going to walk away with it. Which takes us on to season 3, where Westbrook would leave the Kings to team up with Carmelo Anthony. But having to share the ball now, Westbrook's numbers are going to drop a little to 18 points and 7 assists a game. Meanwhile, KD's going to make the All-NBA third team, averaging 26 a game. The Suns are the 4 seed and the Nuggets are the 2 seed, so they could meet up in the conference finals. And even though the Nuggets are going to sweep, the Suns are going to a Game 7 in the first round. They're going to make it out, though, pretty easily after a good fourth quarter. And Kevin Durant led the way with 42. So in round 2, the Nuggets have to face Dirk and the Mavericks. And the Suns don't have it easy either. They have to face Kobe and the Lakers. They're both up 2-0 somehow. The Nuggets take Game 3, but the Lakers do in the Suns series. And the Suns just need one more win to make the conference finals. The Lakers take Game 5, but the Suns win Game 6. So in the conference finals, we get to see KD go up against Westbrook. I'm hoping we can get a close game in the series. Game 1's not close at all. KD put up 25, and for the Nuggets, Melo dropped 35. But in Game 2, the Suns have a chance to tie the series up. They just have to hold this lead for 30 more seconds. J.R. Smith is going to go to Westbrook. He uses the screen. It doesn't get him anywhere. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Westbrook the spin, the snatchback. He kicks it to Billups. 5 seconds to go. He finds Nene, and we have a tie game. The Suns are going to chew the clock out. Steve Nash drives past Westbrook, and he gets a turnover. What was that? So now the Nuggets can take a 2-0 lead right here. Westbrook with the ball is going to have to pull the deep 3, and we're going to overtime. And in overtime with 2 minutes to go, the Suns are down by 1. Steve Nash on the ISO drives into the paint. He's going to take the layup over Westbrook, but he breaks it. I don't know how he missed that. On the other end, we have J.R. Smith trying to cook. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He goes to Westbrook, being guarded by Channing Frye. He has to force up the deep contested 3. So now the Suns can take the lead here. Steve Nash is going to pull the mid-range, and it's in and out. 1 minute to go. Westbrook trying to drive by Channing Frye. He drives right by him, and he puts the Nuggets up 3. Let's see if the Suns can even the game up. Steve Nash gets an open mid-range, and he knocks it down. But now he has to play defense on Russell Westbrook. He gets stuck behind him. Westbrook finds Melo. The open 3. He's going to miss. 20 seconds to go. KD's going to find Stoudemire in the post. He takes the layup over Melo, and he gives the Suns Suns the lead. So now the Nuggets have 18 seconds to get a shot off here. Game 2 on the line. Westbrook's gonna chew the clock. He gets an open 3, but it's kind of deep and he's gonna miss. And just like that, the series is tied up at 1. And game 3, the Suns had it in the bag, but the Nuggets had a way better second half to take a 2-1 lead. And in game 4, we have a similar outcome. The Nuggets go up 3-1 in the series. But the Suns aren't gonna give up that easily. Steve Nash finds Barbosa. His 3's in and out. We're all tied up with 2 minutes to go. Melo's gonna throw it to the Nate for the dunk, and they take the lead. I don't know why they have KD setting the screen on the other end. Grant Hill trying to get by JR, kicks it out to KD. The open mid-range, he's gonna miss. That is surprising. Now on the fast break, Melo's gonna take the layup over KD and put the Nuggets up 4. KD needs to lock in here for his team. He's gonna drive on Melo and take the layup. We have a 2-point game. The Nuggets are gonna go to Westbrook in the post for some reason. He takes the fade over Steve Nash and it's off. That is big for the Suns. KD on the break's gonna take the step back 3. I don't know why he forced that, but they're still in the game, especially if they can get a stop here. Westbrook the drive. He gets stopped by Steve Nash. He goes into the post and takes another fade. He misses another one. That is big for the Suns. They're gonna find Kevin Durant. He pulls the 3 with no hesitation and he misses. So up 2, the Nuggets are gonna chew the clock out. The Suns need a stop here badly. Westbrook the drive. The jumper over Steve Nash. He's gonna miss. 5 seconds to go for the Suns. They inbound it to KD. 3 seconds to go. KD's gonna have to pull the deep 3 over Melo and the Suns get eliminated. At least one of our teams made the finals though, and the Nuggets are going up against the 3-seed Celtics. And I didn't even think about this. It's the big 4 Celtics against Melo and Westbrook. And I was completely wrong. I thought this series would go the other way. So that means Westbrook's gonna win a championship in his 2nd season just like KD did. And of course Melo's gonna be the one walking away with the finals MVP. But after winning a championship, Westbrook's off to a new destination as he leaves the Nuggets to join the Clippers. This is the year before Chris Paul gets there. They still have Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan though. And with Amari Stoudemire leaving, the Suns look a lot worse. At the trade deadline, the Suns are the 8th seed, but KD's gonna luck out and get traded to the Nets. But the Nets aren't much better as they finish the season as the 8th seed. Meanwhile, out west, the Clippers are the 1st seed. Kevin Durant's gonna make the All-NBA 2nd team, averaging 33 points a game. And Westbrook's gonna make the All-NBA 3rd team, putting up 25 points and 9 assists a game. Unfortunately for KD, he's not gonna win the scoring title because Kobe's just too good. And in the first round, KD gets to face his former teammate, Amari Stoudemire. Meanwhile, Westbrook gets to face his former college teammate, Kevin Love. Things are looking rough for the Nets. They're down 3-0. They're not gonna get swept though, but they're gonna lose in 5 games. And as for the Clippers, they hold a 3-1 lead over the Timberwolves. They make it out. And in round 2, we have Kobe Bryant against Russell Westbrook. But the Clippers are blowing it. The Lakers steal the first 3 games. This is crazy. They're gonna sweep the Clippers. But in the offseason, the Clippers get even better, adding Chris Paul to the team. Meanwhile, the Nets look a little better, but still kind of mid. At the trade deadline, the Clippers are the best team in the West, but with Chris Paul on the team now, they don't need Westbrook, so they're gonna ship him off to the Lakers. And if this were real, this might be one of the best starting lineups of all time. And at the end of the season, Westbrook and KD both make the All-NBA 2nd team. KD averaged 27 points a game, and Westbrook averaged 23 points with 11 assists. He was also able to finish 5th in the MVP race. But even after Westbrook left the Clippers, the Lakers are still the 2nd seed. And out east, KD and the Nets are sitting at the 3 seed. In the first round, they have to face Melo and the Knicks just like last season, and Westbrook has to face his former team, the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are going to sweep the Nuggets. Meanwhile, the Nets hold a 3-1 lead over the Knicks and they beat them this year. Round 2, the Lakers have to face a Spurs team led by Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, and the Nets have to face a 2nd seeded Bulls team led by D Rose. The Lakers are going to sweep in their 2nd straight series. And out east, this series has been back and forth, but the Nets are going to hold on in a game 6 to force a game 7. And the winner of this has to face LeBron and the Heat. But unfortunately for KD and the Nets, the Bulls were just the better team as they're going to advance to the conference finals. As for the Lakers, they have to go up against a pretty young Warriors team, and the Warriors are a couple years too early. The Lakers are going to sweep them, and in the finals, we get to see Kobe against LeBron. And in game 1, we might have a classic on our hands because with 2 minutes to go, Kobe's going to make the layup to give the Lakers the lead. LeBron's going to find Bosh. I don't know how he was so open on that play. And I like how they have Dwayne Wade on Westbrook. Westbrook's going to drive on him. Don't be a charging foul. Okay, that's 2 points. Let's see if Westbrook can make it 3, and he can. Let's see if Meta World Peace can lock up LeBron. LeBron finds Chalmers. He's not going to pull the 3. He's going to go back to LeBron though, and he's going to pull the 3, but he's going to miss. The Lakers can extend their lead here. Kobe attacking Dwayne Wade with the spin across. He's going to go up with the layup. I don't like that shot. So the Heat have a chance to tie it up here or take the lead. LeBron kicks it to Wade. Wade's going to find Bosh to Chalmers. They're just swinging the ball around. Chalmers is going to go to LeBron in the corner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's getting clamped up by Meta World Peace, and he's going to get blocked. Meta World Peace grabs the board. He's going to find Westbrook on the break for the layup, and the Lakers go up 4. That was a great play, and now even if the Heat managed to hit a 3 here, the Lakers are still going to be up. They're up 2 now, and a bucket here would be huge for them. Kobe's going to use the screen. It gets him nowhere. He's still trying to get into the paint on Dwayne Wade, though he does. He's going to take the layup, and the Lakers Lakers go back up 4. The Heat are still in this game though. Chalmers finds Bosh for the lob, but now the Heat have to foul with Kobe going to the free throw line. He's gonna put the Lakers up by 3 with his first free throw, and his second one's also good. So the Heat have 21 seconds, no timeouts. LeBron's gonna find Wade in the corner. He's gonna get fouled on the 3, and it almost goes in. If that was a 4-point play, that would have been crazy. He's gonna knock down his first free throw. That's pretty big. His second one is in and out though. And to make it a 2-point game, Wade's third free throw's up. He's gonna make it. This time for the Lakers, it's gonna be Westbrook at the line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Lakers up 4, his second one's gonna miss. That's big. 14 seconds to go. Wade bringing up the ball. He's not gonna find Chalmers. 8 seconds. He does find Chalmers in the corner with enough space, but he misses the 3. And just like that, the Lakers are gonna walk away with the Game 1 Finals win. And Westbrook might be coming for that Finals MVP. He had a better stat line than Kobe. And in Game 2, the Lakers are gonna dominate the Heat to take a 2-0 lead. Pau Gasol led the team in points, but Westbrook still had the best stat line. And the Lakers continued to show the Heat that they were the better team by sweeping them as Westbrook passes Kevin Durant in championships. And he's also gonna pass KD in Finals MVPs by walking away with his first of his career. And after running it back with their teams, Westbrook and KD both make the All-NBA first team. Westbrook's gonna average 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists a game, finishing 3rd in MVP. And KD's gonna average 26 points and 9 rebounds a game. And oh yeah, the Lakers just have the best record of all time. The Nets are sitting at the 2nd seed. They have to go up against John Wall in the first round. And of course, the Lakers are the 1 seed. They have to go up against Dame and LaMarcus Aldridge. The Lakers are gonna sweep the Blazers, and the Nets have a 3-1 lead over the Wizards. They can't make it out in 5, but they're gonna make it out in 6. Round 2, they have to face the Bulls without Derrick Rose, and the Lakers have to face pretty much the same Spurs team as last year. And even with Derrick Rose being injured, the Nets are gonna lose in 5 games. That is the last thing I expected. The Lakers make it to the conference finals, and Westbrook has to go up against his former team, the Los Angeles Clippers. And this might be where the Lakers' run ends. They're gonna lose in 5 games. But after a year and a half under Kobe's wing, Westbrook's gonna join John Wall and Bradley Beal on the Wizards. And as for KD, the Nets don't get much better. They have an old Paul Pierce and a washed Kevin Garnett. KD's not even gonna make an All-NBA team. He's all the way down to 23 points a game. Meanwhile, Westbrook's on the All-NBA first team, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists a game, and he finished 2nd in MVP. The Wizards finish as the best team in the league with 69 wins. Meanwhile, the Nets are pretty bad, sitting at the 10th seed. On Westbrook's road to championship number 3, he has to get through the Celtics, and at this point, they look way worse. The Wizards are gonna gentleman sweep them. But in round 2, here's where things get tough. Westbrook has to face LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. And that wasn't as tough as I thought. The Wizards are gonna win in 6, and they have to face the Cavs in the conference finals. Crazy, this young Cavs team made the conference finals, but LeBron didn't. And respectfully, I don't know how the Cavs were the 2nd seed. The Wizards sweep their way to the finals, where they have to face the Clippers. So after the Clippers gave up on Westbrook, he has a chance to take them down in the NBA finals. And late in Game 5, we have a 2-2 series. John Wall's gonna find Bradley Beal. Chris Paul picks up on him. John Wall finds Westbrook on the wing. He's gonna use the screen. He finds Booker, the layup over Blake Griffin, and the Wizards go up 4. That is huge for the Wizards, but this game's nowhere near over. I don't know why Blake Griffin took that. But now we have John Wall on an ISO. Let's see if he can cook Chris Paul here. He spins his way towards the paint. He's gonna get stopped. He tries another spin. He's gonna kick it to Westbrook. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Westbrook uses the screen. He has to pull the contested jumper, and it's off. Just over a minute to go. Blake Griffin has a mismatch here. He's gonna drive on John Wall, and he makes it a 2-point game. But Westbrook Loki has a mismatch with JJ Redick on him. Let's see if he can cook him. He is getting clamped up for some reason. They're gonna kick it to Bradley Beal in the corner. He finds Westbrook coming off the screen, and he's gonna miss the mid-range. Clippers can tie it here with a 2. I don't know who's guarding Blake Griffin. I don't know why he didn't drive either. He's gonna drive on Gortat. He kicks it to Redick, to Chris Paul. He's gonna wait for the screen from DeAndre Jordan. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He is getting clamped up. He finds Redick. The top of the key 3's off, and they can't get the rebound. So the Clippers have another chance here. Chris Paul finds Blake Griffin in the paint. He gets fouled on the layup. With 20 seconds left, he has a chance to tie it here. He's gonna sink the first free throw, and to tie it at 100, his second free throw's good. But Game 5 is in the Wizards' hands. Westbrook's gonna chew out the clock. He uses the screen from Gortat. He gets right past Redick and takes the jumper, and it's good. But he might have left too much time on the clock for the Clippers. Chris Paul gets left wide open. He's gonna miss the 3, and the Wizards go up 3-2 in the series. My heart dropped. I don't know why he was left so open. Westbrook and John Wall absolutely carried the team. Bradley Beal only put up 5. But in Game 6, the Wizards had a rough first and third quarter. We're going to a Game 7. They made it close there at the end, but not close enough. John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Westbrook all played good, but so did Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, and Jamal Crawford. So to Game 7 we go, and this one's not even close as Westbrook wins his 3rd championship to extend the lead over KD. MVP. But he's still at one Finals MVP because John Wall's gonna take this one home. But in the 2014-15 season, both Westbrook and KD are joining new teams as Westbrook goes to the Rockets and KD joins the Warriors. Westbrook's gonna make the All-NBA first team, averaging 23, 6, and 12 and finishing third in the MVP race. Meanwhile, KD doesn't make an All-NBA team again, even though he averaged 28 points a game. And the West is stacked. We have the Rockets, Clippers, and Warriors all finishing with 60+ wins. In the first round, the Warriors have to face the Pelicans led by Anthony Davis, and the Rockets have to face the Kings led by Boogie Cousins. The Rockets sweep their way past the first round. Meanwhile, the Warriors are having trouble. Thank goodness they're gonna win game 5 to go up 3-2. KD and Curry put the team on their back. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis only had 14. That's kind of crazy. And in game 6, it looks like the Warriors are gonna hold on. So in the second round, we get to see Westbrook versus KD. And I wish we could have hopped into a game, but literally no games were close as the Rockets sweep the Warriors. And in the conference finals, Westbrook has to play the Clippers. I feel like he's played them almost every year. And this year, the Rockets are on fire. Up 3-1, they're gonna make the finals. But it's not gonna be easy, as in order to win ring number 4, Westbrook has to take down LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. And with a 2-2 series, the Rockets had a terrible fourth quarter to go down 3-2. They had that one in the bag. I don't know what they were doing. Westbrook only put up 19, and James Harden had 11. Also, why is Josh Smith taking 23 shots? But in game 6, we have another blowout, this time in favor of the Cavs. Hopefully they don't blow it in the fourth. They're not going to, and we're going to a game 7. And in game 7, this one's a blowout, meaning Westbrook just won his 4th championship on his 4th different team. And this time he's gonna walk away with the 2nd Finals MVP of his career. But in the 2015-16 season, Westbrook's gonna join the Oklahoma City Thunder, where he's gonna spend the rest of his career. On his 5th team in the last 5 years, Westbrook makes the All-NBA first team, averaging 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists a game. He also finishes 5th in MVP, and KD's gonna make the All-NBA second team, averaging 26 points a game, even though he finished 3rd in MVP. And honestly, he should have won the MVP because the Warriors had the best record ever. They're obviously the 1 seed. Meanwhile, the Thunder failed to make the playoffs. And with a record this good, the Warriors are gonna make their way to the finals, where they have to play the Cavs. So we have a rematch of the 2016 finals, but this time the Warriors have Kevin Durant. And in this universe, the Warriors were too good for the Cavs, as they're gonna sweep them, and Kevin Durant becomes a 2-time champion. But he has yet to win a Finals MVP, as Curry's gonna take this one. But the following season, Westbrook would show he's a better player than KD by winning his 1st MVP. KD's gonna make the All-NBA second team. He averaged 24 points a game. And if the Warriors and Thunder both make it out of the first round, they'll meet up in the second round. The Warriors sweep the Jazz, but the Thunder are down 3-1. This isn't looking great for them, and they're gonna lose in 5. But in round 2, we get to see KD and Curry go up against James Harden. They shouldn't have even been here in the first place other than Harden. That team's pretty bad. And in the conference finals, a young Jokic is gonna carry his team here. They also don't really look that great. The Warriors just had the easiest run ever to the finals, where they have to face the Cavs again. And with both teams being pretty much the same, except the Warriors losing Harrison Barnes, they're gonna beat the Cavs in 5, and KD becomes a 3-time champion. And finally, in his 10th NBA season, he's gonna win his 1st Finals MVP. So after a successful 3 years on the Warriors, Kevin Durant's gonna join Russell Westbrook out in OKC. And they have a big 4 of Westbrook, Paul George, Kevin Durant, and Carmelo Anthony. And together, they're gonna lead the Thunder to 63 wins. Russell Westbrook's on the All-NBA first team, averaging 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists a game. He finished 2nd in MVP behind Steph Curry. And KD's gonna make the All-NBA second team, averaging 25, 8, and 7. Round 1, the Thunder have to face a Rockets team led by James Harden and Chris Paul. And I was gonna say, I don't know how they're the 8th seed. They're somehow up 3-1 though. The Thunder are gonna force a game 6 and 7. But in game 7, they're down 3. They need to lock in here. James Harden's gonna cook Paul George. He goes up with the layup, and Paul George gets the stop. On the break, Melo trying to attack Chris Paul. He kicks it to Paul George. The 3 for the tie. He's gonna miss. But Steven Adams gets a putback, and he misses it. They're gonna go back to James Harden. Isaiah Hartenstein sets the screen. Harden gets right past Paul George, and the Rockets go up 5. James Harden has 39. He is putting the team on his back. Melo makes his way into the paint. He's blocked by Capella. That is an extremely clutch offensive rebound from Steven Adams. KD only has 4 seconds left on the shot clock, being guarded by Eric Gordon. He's gonna force up the contested 3, and it's off. The Rockets are gonna send the full court trap. Let's see if they can force a turnover. They're gonna get Capella at the line. That's much better than Harden, but he's gonna make his first free throw, and to put the Rockets up 7, he breaks the second. Thunder still have a chance, but they're gonna need to score right here. Paul George knocks down the 3, and Westbrook just fouled out, fouling Chris Paul. That is terrible timing to get his 6th foul. Chris Paul's gonna miss the second free throw though, and they still have Melo, Paul George, and KD on the court, so I feel confident about this. They find Steven Adams, who makes it a 2-point game. With Chris Paul back at the line, let's see if they can get a missed free throw. Not on the first one, but hopefully he misses the second one, and he's gonna knock it down. The Thunder still have a chance though. Steven Adams on the inbound finds Paul George. 14 seconds to go. Steven Adams the screen. Paul George kicks it to Melo in the corner. He's gonna miss the 3, and the Thunder Thunder get eliminated. I thought they could low-key be a super team, but they're gonna get taken down by the 8th-seeded Rockets. But KD and Westbrook have plenty of time to run it back as Westbrook wins MVP number 2, and they lead the Thunder to 67 wins. KD's gonna make the All-NBA second team, averaging 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists a game. And once again, the Thunder are struggling to make it out of the first round. They're gonna tie the series up at 2. They're also gonna go up 3-2, and they're gonna make it out in 6. Round 2, they have to go up against Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. I don't know how this is easier than their first round matchup. They're not gonna sweep them, but they're gonna gentleman sweep. But as we go to the conference finals, they have to face the Warriors, and even though they don't have KD, they have a healthy DeMarcus Cousins. Okay, I guess I didn't need to stress about that series. In the finals, they have to play the Raptors. And this isn't gonna be easy because this is a Kawhi-led Raptors team. Okay, maybe I should just stop talking. The Thunder are gonna take down the Raptors in 5, winning KD his 4th championship and Westbrook his 5th. And Westbrook's gonna be the one to walk away with the finals MVP as it's his 3rd of his career. But in the offseason, their team looks a lot different as they add Chris Paul and Shai to the team. KD and Westbrook can only do so much though as the Thunder finish as the 6th seed. Westbrook and KD both finish on the All-NBA second team, KD averaging 28 points a game and Westbrook averaging 22. In the first round, they have to go up against Dame and the Trailblazers. They're gonna take a 3-1 lead and they're gonna make it out of the first round. But in round 2, they have to go up against the MVP LeBron James. And that went just about how everyone expected. But the team is on the rise as Shai's their 3rd best player and he's up to an 87 overall. And Westbrook's gonna win his 3rd MVP, averaging 23, 10, and 11. The Thunder are gonna win 62 games. And KD's on the All-NBA second team, averaging 31 points a game. In round 1, the Thunder have to play the Warriors. I guess they were a play-in team because Klay's injured, and they're gonna sweep the Warriors. Round 2, they have to face the Jazz led by Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, and Rudy Gobert. And they look like a solid team, but the Thunder are gonna go ahead and sweep them. But now they have to face Jokic, who's up to a 95 overall. And this series is not going great. They're gonna force a game 6, but they can't force a game 7. But now things get interesting as Shai is officially better than Westbrook. Westbrook's still gonna make the All-NBA second team though, averaging 21, 8, and 9. And KD doesn't make a single All-NBA team even though he averaged 29. Okay, that's why he didn't make an All-NBA team. The Thunder are in the play-in. They're gonna make it out. But in the first round, they have to go up against Kawhi and Paul George. And yeah, this one was pretty much over since game 1. Game 1, they lost by 45 and Kawhi dropped 51 on them. But the very next season, the Thunder are out of the play-in as they're the 5th seed. KD's not gonna make the All-NBA team, averaging 26 points a game. And neither is Westbrook. He's down to 17 points a game. And their first round matchup's gonna be tough. They have to face Luka and Kyrie. Yeah, this one's over. They're gonna get cooked by Luka. He's gonna sweep them. But in the 23-24 season, with Westbrook getting worse, so do the Thunder as they're down to the 6th seed. KD's not gonna make an All-NBA team, averaging 23 points a game. And with Westbrook being down to an 82 overall, he's down to 14 points a game. Round 1, they have to face Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. And for the 2nd year in a row, it looks like they're about to get swept. But the very next season, the Thunder might have their best starting lineup yet, with Westbrook at the 1, Shai at the 2, J-Dub at the 3, KD at the 4, and Chet at the 5. And the Thunder are finally good again as they finish the season with 55 wins. Shai's gonna finish 2nd in MVP, averaging 33 points a game. KD's not gonna make any All-NBA team, averaging 27. And with Westbrook down to an 81 overall, he's gonna average 17 points a game. In round 1, the Thunder have to face the Kings. They lost game 1. They had me scared there for a minute, but they're gonna make it out in 5. And in round 2, KD and Westbrook have to go up against Wemby. And with the series being tied at 2, the Thunder find KD. He's gonna miss the 3. That could have put them up by 4, but right now they hold a 1-point lead as KD gets the block. Stephon Castle gets him jumping though, and he's gonna miss the layup on him. So that's KD's 2nd stop in a row on the fast break. He's gonna find J-Dub for the step back mid-range. He's gonna miss, but Chet comes in for the board, and Wemby gets the stop. I don't know what he was thinking, taking a layup on Wemby. Wemby's gonna kick it to De'Aaron Fox in the corner, and he's gonna miss the 3. KD's gonna find Shai in the post, being guarded by De'Aaron Fox. He kicks it to J-Dub, and his corner 3 gives the Thunder a 4-point lead. About a minute to go for the Spurs. De'Aaron's gonna take the spin layup on Westbrook, and it's good. J-Dub's gonna use the screen from Chet. He almost pulled the contested 3. He's gonna find KD though, being guarded by Sohan with the cross, the spin, the step back. He's gonna fake it. He kicks it to J-Dub, the open 3. It's off. KD could have had a lane to the basket. I don't know what he was thinking on that play. They're gonna find Stephon Castle, and he knocks down the 3 for the lead. The Thunder need to lock in here. They have all 5 of their starters on the court. Shai struggling to get past Stephon Castle. He kicks it to Westbrook. Westbrook to KD. KD's gonna use the screen. He gets an open 3 from it, and he knocks it down. But they still have to hold the lead for 14 seconds here. And with Wemby on the other end, I don't like where this could go. De'Aaron's gonna try to get past Westbrook. He takes the contested layup and makes the and 1. That is big, and to give the Spurs a 1-point lead, his free throw's good. I hope the Thunder go to Shai or KD here. They're gonna inbound it to Shai. 4 seconds to go. Shai on the drive. He's gonna have to take the jumper over Stephon Castle, and he's gonna miss, so the Spurs go up 3-2. And Westbrook, of all people, led the team in scoring. Shai shot 9 for 20. That's not terrible, but not the best. They shot pretty good as a team. It was just their defense that killed them. But in Game 6, the Thunder are going to go off in the second half to force a Game 7. Shai and Chet combined for 70 points. Westbrook and KD didn't really do anything at all. But I can't even complain because they're going to make it out of Game 7. That first quarter is insane. They ended up winning by 40. Shai and KD both had 27. And on to the conference finals they go. They have to play the Mavericks. Luckily, this is the Mavericks without Luka, but they still have a healthy Kyrie and AD. And the Thunder just blew them out in Game 4. They're going to move on to the finals. And in the finals, they have to go up against Brunson and the Knicks. After 4 games, we're all tied up at 2. And if the Thunder want to win Game 5, all they have to do is hold this lead. I don't know why Westbrook's pulling threes. That's not ideal, especially when you have Shai and KD on the team. Brunson's going to fail to tie it up. And with a minute and a half to go, we have Shai trying to make it into the paint on McHale. He's going to get a turnover. Cat's going to find Brunson on the wing, trying to make his way past Westbrook. He does, and his layup is good. Westbrook's going to find Chet on the wing. He swings it to KD, the deep 3. Why is he pulling from so deep? And now with just over 30 seconds to go, Brunson on the fast break is going to take the shot on KD. KD gets the stop. That was a very questionable shot. I am not complaining though. KD has a mismatch. Please take advantage of it. He gets fouled on the layup. And Brunson fouled out. That is huge. KD's first free throw bounces in. I don't know how that went in. And to put the Thunder up 3, his second free throw's good. 20 seconds to go. It looks like the Knicks aren't going for a 3. Cat's going to take the fade and it's good. But now we have Westbrook at the free throw line. He knocked down his first one and his second one bounces in. The Knicks have 15 seconds. No timeouts. Miles McBride's going to pull the deep 3 over Westbrook. He's going to miss. And the Thunder take a 3-2 lead. I don't know what he was cooking with that shot. They could have gotten a way better shot there. But in Game 6, the Knicks are going to run away with it late into the 4th to force a Game 7. But in Game 7, the Thunder blow out the Knicks and KD and Westbrook win their second championship together. But neither of them win the finals MVP as Shai takes it home. But the year after winning the championship, the Thunder are up to the 3 seed with a chance to repeat. Kevin Durant's going to average 25 points a game, and Westbrook is all the way down here. He's going to average just 11 points. But even with the Thunder being the 3 seed, they're going to get upset by Wemby in the first round. Westbrook finishes his career with 6 championships while KD has 5. Westbrook finishes with 3 finals MVPs while KD finishes with 1. And Westbrook won 3 regular season MVPs while KD didn't win any. The only thing Westbrook's not leading in his career points as he's going to finish 5th all time while KD finishes 2nd. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me put James Harden's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.